Hello guys, this is another Carnivorous plant terrarium update. It has been 1 month. I'm gonna try to do this quick video since I have a lot of plants. So yeah, let's start. Over here my Sarracenia SPP Purpurea is doing really great. As you can see, I'm gonna tell you which are the new season pictures. There's this one, 2, 3, 4 over here on the back. This one, it's a new one, it's growing. That's 5, 6, and 7. The two cool ones for me are these two over here, since they're the biggest ones. And you can see the coloration inside. I'm gonna show you that in just a moment. There. So you can see the hairs. You can see the coloration. And it has been eating ants and some water beetles, but I think they're on the bottom. They're growing really fast since I'm feeding them a lot, and the ants, they just came from the walls. Well, I don't know where are coming from the ants, but yeah, they're feeding all my plants except the sundews that I have to feed them. But they're doing really great. You can see over here, this one over here has catch a lot of insects, well, a lot of ants, especially ants. Let me see if you can see. You can see all those black dots over there, they're ants. And over here you can see a bunch of them. Oh, it didn't focus. Yeah, over there. So yeah, and you can see all the live sphagnum moss growing on the side. My Sarracenia Dinah's Delight is doing really great. You can see it has developed a lot of pictures. This one over here is the biggest one, as you can see. And I love the pink-white coloration. It reminds me from a Sarracenia leucophila. It's really beautiful, the picture. And overall it's doing really great. I don't know, as you can see the black spots over there, I know they're the dead insects may collect over there, and then they are producing these brown spots, but I leave these pictures so they can keep doing the, obtaining energy from the lights and do the photosynthesis. But overall it's doing really great. My Sarracenia rubra, as you can see, this is the biggest picture over here of all. It's developing the red spots, but I don't care. Those two over there, well, 3, that one over there, this one over here, and that one on the back has the spots, but I don't care. They're amazing pictures, and I'm gonna keep them. Let me see if I can show you, well, all the things that this picture over here ate. Let's see if the camera can focus. It's not focusing well, but this Sarracenia over here has ate a bunch of ants and a lot of cockroaches and some little bugs, but it has been eating like crazy. I'm hoping this picture over here can grow as this size or bigger than this one over here, but it's doing really great. My Drosera spatulata over here from Sarracenia Northwest is doing really great. As you can see, the flowers, they all flowered, and I'm ready to collect some seed maybe next month. But yeah, over there my Drosera capensis, the big plants, they're doing really great. Last time when I left the windows open, it catch some bees and some houseflies, but the leaf, when they eat and they digest their prey, I cut the leaves off, so there couldn't be mold or fungus growing. My Drosera multifida extrema, it's producing huge leaves like this one. This one is the new one, the last one that it's produced, and as you can compare of my fingers and all that, it's really huge. But overall, multifida extrema is my favorite sundew, since it develops huge leaf. They look like horns. They're really good. As you can see, a lot of the leaves are red. That's a sign that I know that it's receiving a lot of light. Over here, moving to my Drosera Adelaide, it's doing really great. As you can see, it has developed a lot of plantlets. Over here, this is the mother plant, but the mother plant, it's really slow growing since it's produced a lot of little plantlets from the roots. That those little plantlets takes a lot of energy from the mother plant, and the mother plant tends to be slow growing. This over here, this little guy over here, it's producing this leaf over here. This is the second biggest Drosera Adelaide I have. Over here I put one of the little ones, but I don't know if it's doing great, but I'm hoping it gets well soon. My sundews from Hawaii, from Sarracenias Northwest, the Drosera Anglicae, it's doing great. Well, not great, it's doing good. It's producing a lot of dead leaves. I don't know why, but yeah, it's still growing. You can see healthy leaves over there. Let me zoom so you can see them. Those are healthy leaves, and it's keep growing, so I know the plant is healthy. The second one over here, I think it died or something, but it's not producing more leaves. My Drosera spiralis is doing, I don't know how to say, since I'm hoping to have like 7 or maybe 6 of leaves, like to see like a little octopus from the ground. But as you can see, I fed it and it's growing another one, but it's always the same thing, just 3 leaves and that's it. Hoping to see more. So over here I got you a surprise. Drosera, Nepenthes spatulata cross fusca. So you can see it's doing really great. It has 2 full developed pictures. One over here coming up, as you can see over there. And there's over here another one. And I have a little baby one that I don't know if it's normal or something, but that picture over there, it's really tiny and it's open, and I feed it, and also the ants goes inside. As you can see, if you saw the ant running. Let me focus over here the camera. You can see the picture. It has the brown, I think it's like a brown orange color from the fusca, but the shape and the greenish is from the spatulata. And this guy over here has ate a lot of ants, cockroaches, ladybugs, a lot. Has been eating a lot. This one over here was the second one that it developed. This one, I think it's has more parentage from the spatulatas, and it's more greenish. On the top it's like black, but it's doing really great. And if you can see inside over there, there's some ants, and if you can see that large body over there, that's a cockroach. But yeah, those are really great. A lot of live sphagnum growing, and it's popping since it's growing and growing and doesn't stop growing, and that's a great thing. Over here, let me try to show you the little one. I might say this one it's pure spatulata since it's all greenish, but it's a really beautiful tiny picture. And if you can see the black thing over there, inside there's ants. Move the light. Moving to my Nepenthes Maxima Cross Aristiculoides. It's doing really great. It's starting to produce some pictures. As you can see over here, there's one. There's another one over here. There. There's another one over there. And on the back, there's another one. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. There you go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures developing at the same time. That's great since I'm gonna have adult pictures at the same time. So let's see if next month, in next month update, they are all full grown. My Cleanthra minor is doing really great. I decided to divide it since it was producing a lot of pictures, and some of the growing points were covered up with other pictures and they weren't growing really well, so I decided to separate it. There's one, there's two. In this one over here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 growing points, they from different pictures, and over here I just have 2 growing points, so that's great. I'm dying to see adult pictures, but I know it's gonna take a while. So yeah, moving over here, Nepenthes Shiniana Crossvici. This is the second picture that has developed. It's really beautiful. I have fitting it really well. I have to say Nepenthes are my favorite carnivorous plants. They produce beautiful pictures with awesome coloring, awesome colors. Over there, there's another one growing. And I read from Sarracenia Northwest that this one over here is a slow grower, but what I saw is that if you feed it a lot, it tends to grow really fast. And when I say fast, it's really fast. I'm not lying. Nepenthes patulata, I fed it and it's producing a lot of pictures. And if you see when I got my Sarracenia Northwest order, the one of the both of the plants from Nepenthes Shiniana Crossvici and Sarracenias patulata crossfusca, Shiniana Vici was the first one to produce the first picture. And as you can see, it just have 2 pictures and another one growing. Nepenthes patulatas has 3 pictures and 2 growing. So they're growing really fast. I'm hoping to get this one on the next month, and I'm gonna feed it a lot so it can grow really fast. Over here, I don't know if this is a weed or something, but it started to grow. It's really nice how it grows the leaves. They're like heart-shaped, and I decided to like keep it. If it's a bad thing to have on a carnivorous plant terrarium, please let me know so I could get it away or something. So yeah, that's my tropical pitcher plant. Well, soon it's gonna be just Nepenthes, but for now it's my tropical terrarium. This is the tropical side, and over here, those are my 3 Sarracenias, are my cold hardy since they need dormancy. But you know, dormancy, it's like starts in late October to November through January, almost, well, more like Valentine's Day on February. But yeah, this is it. Well, moving to the next terrarium. You're gonna say like, wow, there's a lot of sundews. Yeah, there are a lot. I'm trying to sell them. Don't know if you know someone that's interested. please let me know, and I will definitely sell you one of these plants. Over here I got my pygmy sundews from Australia, from California Carnivorous. They produce a lot of little pygmies on the sides, not from GMA. I don't know how to do the GMA thing, and haven't produced GMA. So over here my Drosera intermedia Cuba seedlings from California Carnivorous. And over here there are a lot of Droseras pedulatus. Originally from California Carnivorous, there might be like 4 of them that they're from Sarracenia Northwest. Over here, this is one of the plants that I divided from Drosera multifida extrema. You can see it has really dewy leaves. See if you can see the dew. There you go. They're all dewy. If you want to see, watch this. You can see they're really dewy, and also Drosera multifida extrema, it's really dewy. And on the way back over there, they're my Drosera capensis seedlings. They're doing all great. My Drosera madagascariensis seedlings, they're really slow growing. I don't know why, but I'm getting frustrated since I can't see them in the big size. Over here I move all my Venus's flytrap from the refrigerator. I don't know, but for what I saw on the Care DVDs from Sarracenia Northwest, the Venus's flytraps are commonly the last plants that come out of dormancy, but I'm seeing the same size of the traps that they start growing and they're the same size. I don't know why. I thought they were bigger from the other season. Over here I spread like more than 1,000 seeds from Droseras pedulatus. And when I say 1,000, it's because a lot of my sundews over here, and you can see it has more coming up, they all flower, and then I'll collect all the seeds and throw it over there. So maybe in a couple of months you're gonna see a lot of sundews over there. My Venus flytrap Birdman's giant from California Carnivorous, doing really great, producing a lot of traps. You can see from the light intensity, that reddish color inside the traps. They're pretty cool. And also on the top, it's doing really great, but I'm a little bit worried since it's developing me tiny traps. Trying to focus, but there. But it's developing me the same, less size little traps. But yeah, I don't know if it's that normal. Over here, got my seedlings, my Venus flytrap seedlings, my pitcher plant seedlings. Don't know which one is it yet, but when it's full grown, I'll know. Over here, those are more Berkman's giant. And yeah, over here I decided to put all the Utricularia over here, and if you notice, it started to spread, and I'm hoping to get all of that covered with Utricularia. And for last, I made a little bug garden, a nice beautiful bug garden with my Pinguiclas. My Pinguiclas M. argentiana, I divided it, as you can see. Both of these plants were on the same one, on this one, but then I separated with some roots. I made a lot of leaf cuttings, and I have to say Pinguicula M. argentiana, it's really easy to do leaf cuttings. So you can see there's a little bit over there. There's more over here. And over there on the back. over there. You can see the sticky glands, the little spots. And what I like most about Pinguicula argentiana is that they produce a lot of flower. They keep flowering and keep flowering. I have a question on the Pinguicula lauriana. It has been me developing these little leaves over here, as you can see, and I think those are non-carnivorous leaves that doesn't have the sticky substance, but then it's starting to produce those kind of leaves. Is that a signal that a sign of that my Pinguicula it's coming back from dormancy? And I wanted to know if the Pinguicula lauriana, I have to keep it watering all the time, or if it has a dry dormancy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my carnivorous plants. Next update will be next month, hopefully. Don't know if I will order more plants for now. I'm looking for more Nepenthes, but yeah, for now, this is it.